10 wealthiest people ever in the history. Number 1. Musa of Mali, unknown, c. 1337-9. Mansa Musa ruled an empire that spanned Africa and controlled major trade routes. During a visit to Mecca, he dazzled observers with a glistening procession of slaves and camels carrying gold staffs, bar, and dust. He was nevertheless known for encouraging learning and a legal system. Number 2. John D Rockefeller, 1839 to 1937. Standard Oil Company, which produced 90 to 95% of the U.S. oil at its peak, was founded by Rockefeller, and he was a major stakeholder. He became America's first billionaire with the success of his first refinery in Ohio. At least $540 million has been donated to charity by him. Number 3. Andrew Carnegie, 1835 to 1919. Before starting his own steel firm, this Scottish-American tycoon rose through the ranks of the Pennsylvania Railroad Company. Carnegie's firm was sold to banker J.P. Morgan for a record $480 million in 1901, and he earned $250 million as a personal share. But his fortune had diminished by the time he died, mainly to large humanitarian expenditures. Number 4. Marcus Licinius Crassus the Rich, c. 115 to 53 BC. This Roman senator had his fingers in a lot of pies, the most profitable of which was confiscated or acquired at bargain rates while the city was burning. His income was estimated at 200 million sesterces. After profiting from these public tragedies, his opponent was said to have punished him for his avarice by filling his mouth with molten gold after he was killed in combat. Number 5. Nicholas II of Russia, 1868 to 1918. Nicholas II was the final chair of Russia's magnificent court, inheriting the wealth of the centuries-old Romanov imperial dynasty in 1894. Much was tethered to the state, but it was also on display in beautiful castles, jewels, and pieces of art. Number 6. Mir Osman Ali Khan, 1886 to 1967. In 1911, he became the prince of the Indian state of Hyderabad, inheriting the world's most productive diamond mines and a thriving pearl business. He was given the title His Exalted Highness for his devotion to the British Empire, and he invested heavily in public education and transportation. Despite his wealth, he was claimed to have worn the same fez for 35 years. Number 7. William the Conqueror, c. 1028 to 87. Despite his illegitimacy, this 11th century Norman lord established himself in France through inherited possessions and marriage before seizing the English crown by invasion. During his reign, which lasted from 1066 until 1087, he lavishly bestowed property and titles to his cronies, allowing them to live in luxury. Number 8. Jacob Fugger, 1459 to 1525. In his 30s, this German businessman and banker expanded the family textile company, eventually dominating European business through silver mining, banking, and commercial trade. He utilized his financial clout to support the Habsburg monarchy's property, gaining him tremendous political clout in the process. Number 9. Henry Ford, 1863 to 1947. Ford worked with railroad cars and steam engines as a farmer's kid before experimenting with horseless carriages as an engineer in Detroit. Ford Motor Company was founded in 1903 after 2 unsuccessful efforts, and the advent of the Model T made the automobile accessible to the general majority, as well as giving him a huge personal fortune. Number 10. Cornelius Vanderbilt, 1794 to 1877. As a teenager, Vanderbilt, who was born in Port Richmond, Staten Island, borrowed money to start a ferry service. He gradually gained administration of different steamboat companies via determination before investing in railroad equities. Despite his reputation as a robber baron, he left a legacy that included the progress of Vanderbilt University in Tennessee. That's all for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe.